Hello, everyone. This is April the 7th, 2022, Thursday at noon hour in downtown Halifax. And what a beautiful day. It is 8 degrees Celsius. And it says 7 with the wind chill, but that's very little bit of wind. Not much, so we should have a good day for walking around. You can see I'm at the Hotel Halifax, and we're going to be taking a walk around downtown today. And the name of this video is Let's See What's Going On Downtown. So, without any more talking, let's get going. Absolutely a wonderful day today. Looking forward to this. As usual, I'm on a time schedule, so I have to fit this in. All my other things I have to do in the day. But I think we can manage. Let's just look around behind us and everything that's going on. Okay, we are in the heart of downtown Halifax, where it all is. I'll try to take you on some places where maybe I haven't been as often. We'll try. I know the city's only so big, and it's such a beautiful day. I couldn't do anything but come downtown. I like downtown when it's good weather. It's going to get noisy right here because of the buses, so I'm going to stop talking until I go past the buses, all right? And this is the Halifax Transit Hub in Scotia Square right here. At the moment I'm on Barrington Street, starting at the north end, going down, heading south. Well, I didn't start at the very north end, that's way up. But for downtown, I started at the north end of Barrington. A little bit more bus traffic right here. I won't talk too much till I pass the buses. Now it's a little quieter. I learned not to talk when I'm going by buses because I raise my voice because of the bus noise, and then I just overload everything and talk too loud. So I want to keep it good, so whenever I get around noisy things like buses and trucks, try not to talk so much. All right, let's go down here. We'll cross the street first because I'm going to run out of a traffic light that way. We'll go this way. Then we'll go down. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go down this way. soon as we can. Halifax is busy in the daytime. A lot of people, a lot of transportation related jobs. People driving trucks and things, delivery vans and all that kind of stuff. People going to and from work. All right, let's go. A little breezy, but not much. It's okay. I think we can make a video with this little bit of wind. I think this is Duke Street, I think. I know I always get these two mixed up, Duke and George. I get these two mixed up. I always get two streets mixed up if they're close together for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna take a look to make sure I'm right. I'm right. It's Duke Street. How about that? That don't happen very often that I'm right. But it is definitely Duke Street. Well, we got one more day, then the week will be over again. Thursday today, Friday tomorrow. We'll be all done with the work week tomorrow night. It's my wife's birthday today. That's why I'm excited today. It's my wife's birthday. April 7th. Up a little wind down here. I'm getting close to the water. If you get down by the water, you always get a breeze. So I'm going to try not to stick around in the breeze too long because it's noisy. Maybe if I get down this direction, I'll be sheltered from the wind. We'll see. Yep, it's much better here. Okay. So the north and south streets are good. The east and west ones, not so good because the wind's blowing like that. See the flag up there? That wind's blowing right out of the east. An east wind. But if I got walls and stuff between me, on my east and west side, I should be all right. That's a little tiny bus station we have here, right down by the ferry terminal. And several buses come in and turn around right there. Let's see, not much to mention right here. Anna's Restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and catering in there. Didn't know that was there before. Walked right by it 100 times. Didn't know it was there. All right. I'm going to do something I did one day before because it's kind of fun. Okay. I did it once, not too long ago. But I didn't spend that long up there. So we're going to do it again today. We're going to walk across that bridge over Water Street. And we can stand right up on that bridge and look down on the street and take a few shots there and just maybe spend a couple of minutes up there. All right. It doesn't say you can't go up here, so. Maximum weight, 15,000 pounds. I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that. We can look right down on Barrington Street from here. We can look out over the harbor. Dartmouth is over there. All right, let's look, get a good shot at Tim Hortons from high up here. That looks different, don't it? All right, let's take a look from this side. This is where we just came from. Little bit of wind up here, but I think I'm okay. All right. The last time I came up here, I said next time I come up, I'm gonna walk all the way through just to see where it goes. I think that's the courthouse. I believe that's the courthouse there. Pretty sure that's what that is. That's the courthouse there. But we're okay in here. I don't think anybody will tell us to get out of here. Looks like they built a little smoking place for the employees. Don't believe that's the bus stop. All right. Wow. Pretty nice out here. Shall we, oh no, we can push it and go a little bit further? Maybe. He doesn't say I can't walk in here. So we'll walk in here just a little bit more and have a look around. If they don't want me to, somebody will come and tell me not to come in here, but I think it's all right. I think I'm pretty safe here. See, most they can do is tell me to leave. So I promised you I would come in and show you what was in here. So this is pretty much it. Pretty much it. Let's go across this muster station. Just in case of an emergency. They all meet here. I'm probably not supposed to be in here too much, but oh well, what can they do? They tell me to get out of here if they don't like me in here. Okay, I won't push my luck too far. There we go. That's it. Let's go back out now. Good picture of the skyline in the background there. Go over here. I got some pictures I never seen before because I never stood over here before. This is a little different. The gray building over there is Scotia Square. Just beyond that, I started my video. I guess that guy's doing the same thing. He's taking pictures. Why not, right? They got no signs up saying you can't do it, so. You do it and say sorry when they catch you. That's how you do it. So we're going back over Water Street again. It's Lower Water Street down that way. And if you go up this way, it's Upper Water. It's all the same street, but they make the distinction between upper and lower right here. Okay? Lower down there, upper here. Okay, enough time spent up here. That's a brand new building right there. That's a office building. There's some retail down the bottom. Great addition to our waterfront. It wasn't there when we moved here. Almost 4 years ago. Will be end of July. The 4 years we've been here. And that wasn't even here when we got here. It was just a hole in the ground and some cranes up. Now it looks like it's been there for years. Okay, we're done with this part for now. I want to try to cover as much stuff downtown as I can, so I can't spend too long in one spot. This could be a different type of video. It's going to be like all downtown. Okay, everything downtown today. No going up other streets far away. It's going to be just everything's right downtown. All right. Now, I believe this is George Street. I think. The other one was Duke. this one would be George, I believe. We'll find out how well I know my streets downtown here. I'm getting there. Yeah, see? 5151 George Street, 5115, or maybe it's just 251s, I think. 51 George Street, there we go. So, stand here. A little breezy as I stated before. We'll try to get out of it, because we're right on where the wind's blowing from now. I gotta stay on this side of the street because you can't walk up there right now because of that construction. So I'm not against jaywalking if I get a break. They're changing the light anyway. So off we go. Heading west. West on George Street, which is not a very long street anyway. But still heading west on George Street. I like to keep you informed so you know where we're going. That building is quite the construction job. They're saving the outer shell and building a new building up there. And it's going to be quite a bit bigger. Going a couple of stories up, I think. And that's going to take up a much larger area on the ground. All right, now let's see. What do you want to do? Let's take a little walk down here. Tell you what the street is, but don't see any name at the moment. Could be Sackville, but I'm not sure. We will see. Quite breezy right here. I'm going to try to shelter my microphone if I can. When I get out of the wind, it's okay, but while I'm walking down the sidewalk, it seems like it's going to be a wind tunnel here. So I've got my hand over my microphone. Hopefully that helped. I got to get out of this wind tunnels here because it really does affect the sound. So, I gotta double check what the street is here when I get down here, because I like to tell you the name of them properly. Granville. Oh, I said it might be Sackville. It's Granville. Granville Street. Okay, so we're gonna go back up Duke Street again. We walked down this one, but I want to go back up it again because we're going to walk down Barrington from here. May have to do a little bit of backtracking because I want to cover as much as I can downtown before I run out of space. I've been 16 minutes so far. I got one video on here. It's about an hour. I couldn't erase it because I haven't put it up yet. So, but I can usually squeeze a couple of videos in here. At each one an hour, usually can. And the battery holds up good in this phone. So I should be okay. All right, there's the east end of City Hall. Not much to see on this end, but that is the east end of City Hall. The wind is blowing pretty good up here right now. It was calm, but depends on where you are. I'm going to try to stay out of the wind as much as possible.
But I get a sample, I gotta know what.
Here's a picture of what used to look like on Barrington Street. The old electric buses. You can see the things up there for the wires. This was a long time ago. This was back in the 70s, maybe, I think, the 70s, when they had these old electric buses. Yeah. Cottage Inn Street, that one. And this one was Edgewood. I've never even seen that on a bus here yet. Edgewood, but maybe they've changed the routes or something. And this is the old Barrington Street, what it looked like when, in the days of neon and that. The Paramount Theater was right here somewhere. I think it's, I'm not sure. I might recognize it when I see it, because I think that thing where the lights are in it is still there. So let's see if when we get down here, if we can recognize where it used to be. And there's the building we looked at a few moments ago. If you like, I can show you a picture of what the finished product is going to look like here. This is it right here. There's the, no wait, that don't look right. That's not it. Hang on, I gotta show you the proper picture. That wasn't it. Don't look like that. Maybe there's one up here on this board. Maybe I can't show you. There's none here. And maybe they'll have one down here, maybe. No, there's no picture here now. All right, let's continue on. Do you like murals on buildings? I do, I love them. There's a lot of them in the city. A lot of buildings have the sides painted. A lot of these buildings are just as they was back then. Some of them haven't changed that much, and some of them have. This restaurant right here is African cuisine, Mary's African cuisine. Oh, if you like African food, you might enjoy Mary's. All right, I'm gonna go on down this street, I think. Maybe not, we'll see. It's not windy here, so maybe I should stick with this for now, so I can stay out of the wind. The wind is coming from the east, which is over that way. All right, let's go. So Barrington Street is one of the old business streets in Halifax. A lot of the buildings are still as they were like 50 years ago, and some of them aren't. Some of them changed quite a bit, but a lot of the structures still remain the same. I'll show you where I think the Paramount Theater was. You'll recognize it if it's I think it's that building because there's a roof out over, and I don't know if there's little light bulbs in there or not, but that looks like the most possible site where it could be, and that's right here, where that roof is sticking out there. I think that possibly could be it. No, that's not the same thing either. Okay, well, I remember when it was here, because I was down here when that theater was here. But over time, like that's a long time ago, I was just a young guy then, down here temporarily. Not for a long time, just temporary. And I remember the theater there. But try to see where it is now. It's a little difficult. Alright, I don't want to walk down that way because I got to get a lot of wind. So we'll go this way. Try to stay out of the wind as much as possible. The buses now look a lot different than in that picture we looked at, don't they? The buses here are just the same as they were in Toronto. Same style, same everything. They look the same. I think this is it right here, the theater. This place right here. It's the only place I see on Barrington Street that looks like it could be the theater. And that's probably it right now. And now it's Da Vinci College. But that looks like it would have been the theater. Way back there in the 70s. 50 years ago. So if I remember that, tells you I'm not a young pup. If I remember that. I think back that maybe was where, I'm not sure. Starbucks was here in one of these places along here, but they closed. When the pandemic came, that one closed, and the one in Scotia Square closed. I don't know about it anymore, but it was a place something similar to that. I'm not sure if that was it. Might have been. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go down the hill. I'm sheltered from the wind right now because there's a parking garage in front of me. It might help. Got to try to stay out of those open places facing the harbor because that's where the wind's coming from. Come blowing right in from the harbor. I'm getting a bit of wind. I am back on Granville Street, which we was on a little piece of it up at the other end. And then we walk down Barrington. We're going to just kind of cover as much of this as we can and what time we have. I can't go over an hour because that's about what time I can go on my phone before it's full. Well, somebody's tough. I'm all bundled up here. Well, I'm not all bundled up, but I'm dressed warmer than that. gotta be cold. Because it wouldn't be too bad. Like we're 8 degrees, but there's a bit of a chill on from the wind. I don't know. Some people are tougher than others. I always found that women can stand more cold than the men. I don't know why that is, but it seems like they've got a better tolerance for the cold. I know my wife does. When I got my gloves on, I say my fingers are cold. She could be in her bare hands and they're warm. So. Another shot looking down over the harbor from Granville Street. All right, let's walk up the hill. Sometimes people give me the evil eye. They see my phone going here and they wonder what I'm doing. And a lot of people know because it's a common sight now. In the bigger cities, it's very common to see somebody walking around with a gimbal and a phone on it. Here, not so much, but there are other people doing it. That bus speeded up so he could run the light. He went through half yellow and half red. Let's go up the hill. That sound all right? I'm on Sackville Street now. So, Sackville goes right up inside. Let's see, I gotta have a marker for this. Well, that building kind of stands out. It's the only one like it here. That's Sackville Street. So I'm going up Sackville, which is heading west, although it's up a steep hill, as most things are heading west. They're going up a steep hill. If you're going east, you're going down a hill. If you're going north and south, you could be going flat. All right, let's go this way first. And there's Dirty Nelly's. So it says. Dirty spelled D-U-R-T-Y. Dirty Nelly's. A lot of bars down here and restaurants and that stuff, patios. They'll be booming before this month is over. Five Guys, they're up in Ontario. They're a big chain now. I see a lot of stuff here that was in Ontario. A lot of chains now. A lot of people think that these companies are only here, but if you go in Ontario, you'll see them. These ones got the right patio. They get all closed in. So it's probably warm in there. You're out of the wind. And you can sit in there just as well as you can sit inside the building. I see a dog coming. Well, I hope you're enjoying our little tour of downtown. I'm spending my entire video of downtown here today, so you can get a really good look at downtown in Halifax. So I'm on Granville Street, and this is Granville? I think that's what I better make sure before I get it wrong. We'll go across the Street. Oh, I'm on Argyle now, sorry. Granville. I'll get it straight one day. I'm on Argyle Street. And this street will come right out at City Hall. If you want to take a look at that, we can do that too. I'll show you a building down here. Last summer they were building it, and it squished it right in between two buildings. And whoever did the measuring did a good job, because there's hardly an inch on either side of it. And it got a steel frame underneath of it, so it's built strong. That's that. The one right after the auction house, that brown colored one, it's called the decks. And you can see why. It's got 3 levels and decks on the 2 of them. And you'll see how closely that fits next to the walls here. They really did a good measuring job to make that fit, because the steel was all cut. They brought it in here. Look at that. Right up at the roof there, there's about 3 inches between that roof and that roof up there. And the other side got a little bit more, but not much. Like, that wasn't even there last summer. That was just getting built. I walked by here when they were putting the steel up, and as they built it. And so there you are. You got outdoor decks and probably inside too. Yeah, that's pretty close to the other building too. So it was quite the feat. All right. Well, let's keep on going. We'll go down here and look at City Hall. Then we'll come back and look at more stuff around downtown. We'll get down off of this higher level and maybe we'll get less wind. I guess the bird didn't want to be in my video. I tried. I thought he might stay there if I put it right up close, but he didn't. Okay, down the stairs we go. We walked by that building a while ago. They're working on. It'll be all summer this year, maybe more. It's a big job there. All right, that is the front of City Hall, right there. Halifax City Hall, where the mayor is and all the city councilors. And all the important people in this great city are in there, hard at work, with their pen in hand. They could be voting on something, probably no, passing some bylaws. Whatever it is they do, that's where they do it, right there. There's the clock up there on the top. Little bit of wind, but not enough to hinder anything, I guess. There's Service Canada. There's several locations like that in Halifax. It's not just one. We got a few of them around. So if you have to go get a health card, I don't know about some stuff is Service Ontario, some is Service Canada. I know that's where you go to get your birth certificate in there. I'm not just sure about everything else. I think health cards and driver's license are provincial. CIBC and TD, side by side. Go look around the skyline right here from inside of here. Good view of the city from different parts, different things. And there's City Hall. We won't spend a long time because we got a lot of things to cover yet. So I mentioned this in some of my previous videos, but in case you haven't seen those and you're just seeing this one for the first time, this is a memorial to fallen police officers in the city that were killed in the line of duty. It's in French on this side. I think right here. No, this side's French. You gotta go on the other side. And I'll show you. If you can read that, in memory of constant thought in heart, and it's hard to read. It's all, but somewhere to tell you here about it's for police officers. Okay, Nova Scotia Fallen Peace Officers Memorial. Now there might be a better sign up in here somewhere, but that's what it is for police officers. Okay, you can look here and see the different names. Constable Fisher and Daniel Gillis and Fulton, and they left some blank in case they have to add to it. They got 3 up there, 3 blank ones, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank ones down here. Let's hope they don't have to add to them for a good long time. Okay, and they got some more over here. And that was the cannon on Citadel Hill that just went off. It means it's 12 noon right now. Okay, that was the cannon. It wasn't a bomb, it was a cannon. They fire it every day at 12 noon. And the clock's going off in City Hall, telling us it's 12 noon. The clock isn't quite right up there, but the bell is right. 12 noon it is. They fire the cannon every day. First time you come in Halifax and you're driving down Barrington Street or any such street and that cannon goes off, you'll think somebody set off a bomb. But that's what happens every day here at noon. They fire the cannon. There's Citadel Hill in the background right up there. We'll try to get up there before we leave downtown so you can just have a little look. To finish off our video, probably that'd be a good place to. I got to be mindful of how long I'm spending on this video so I can get up there. But if it's too windy, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is a war memorial in memory of those who fell for it honors I think it's the Korean War and the Second World War and the Korean War. Something I got to see. It says on there somewhere. Yeah, in memory of those who died in the Second World War and the Korean War and Afghanistan is in here too. 2001 to 2014. So you got Korean War, World War II, and Afghanistan War. This is in memory of all the people who lost their lives in those wars. I don't know that their names are up here. I don't think so. But it's a memorial to those people. All right. One more little look at the buildings right here. That one will be nice when it's done. There's a lot of construction projects on the go right now. They're not all completed, but there certainly is a city under construction. There's a lot of construction going on in the city. Now, any tour of downtown would not be complete without walking by this church, because that is very old. I think that's been there since 1749, if I got my date right, but we'll check. Could have been a couple of years later than that, but we'll check it out and see. And they still have church services in there, and they give walking tours in the summer for tourists. It's still in use today after all these years. It's still being used. Let's go see the sign, and then we'll get the straight goods about this church, how old it is, and everything. All right, 1749. Look, I have my date. Perfect. I'll put it right up here close so you can see it. Founded in 1749, and they still have worship in here. This is a Anglican church, St. Paul's Church, Anglican, right there. Okay. And the rector is the Reverend Dr. Paul Friesen, I guess that's his name. And it's open to visitors, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Free summer guided tours from 9 till 4. They don't charge you anything, but you could probably leave a donation if you like. I know the Catholic Church does something similar to this, which I'll walk by there before we end this video for sure. Okay, so this is it. And they're celebrating Palm Sunday with Holy Eucharist. That's their communion. And Good Friday as well. Good Friday prayers and meditations. All right. So there you have it. The Anglican Church is celebrating Easter in this 1749 historic building. All right, let's get out of here. We've just about covered everything down here. Continue on. Now, we were on Argyle Street, I believe. So if that's the case, we're going to walk up the hill. And there's another street just above this one. It's got all patios and stuff on it too. And it's called Grafton Street. So we're going to go up one street. Actually, we'll take Prince Street up. Yeah, we're on Argyle. We're going to go up to Grafton. And we'll take Prince. Prince Street is right here. And we're going to walk up here. That way I can walk you through this building. I know there'll be people that seen some of my other videos and they've seen some of this stuff before. But you wouldn't believe how many new people only see my recent videos because the old ones get buried. They get buried in there unless somebody goes back and looks at them and brings them back up front again. They're buried. They're buried in the archives, and you'll be lucky to find it. They're not the ones that come right up. So you can go back and find them all. You can look at every one of them if you want, if you so desire. But that's why I go back and show you some of this stuff, because you may never happen across those videos. Okay, we'll go down this way first. Here is the Wooden Monkey. We had the pleasure of having lunch in there once with a couple of young ladies. My wife and I went in there with two lovely people we've come to know. And like very much, think fairly highly of those two. So we had lunch with them in there back a few months ago. And that's how I got to know them. I guess I saw them at our church before, but I didn't know them. And now we do know them because of that. You see, lunch brings you close to people. You go out for lunch with somebody, you get to know them because you do a lot of talking, and then after that, you're friends. So you can't mistake this as Grafton Street because the sign's on all kinds of stuff here. Grafton Street Dinner Theater. You like a dinner theater? This might be interesting. You can watch a theater while you... This one is called Somebody to Love. Save the date. Opens May 14th. There you go. You can watch the live theater and have dinner. May 14th. This is the south side of the Scotiabank Centre, which is a big arena where the Halifax Mooseheads team is located and plays. All right, here we go. Back down this section. There's another section to Grafton Street. Sometimes I got to struggle to pull out these names, but eventually get there. There's 2 sections to Grafton Street, and we're going to go right through that building right there. 2 towers make up that building, and there's a walkway right through it with a bunch of TV screens hanging down there. It's pretty nice. When we moved here, it wasn't open. It was built, and you could walk through, but it wasn't open. Now it's been finished for a while, and you can walk right through there now. Very interesting place. It comes in real handy if you're walking around downtown and it starts raining, because that's got a roof over it, and you can walk right in there and keep dry until the rain stops, if you happen to be walking around down here and it rains. This is all connected to the Scotiabank as well, I believe. I think there's Scotiabank towers, and that is the Sutton Place Hotel on that side. And this side is, Bank of Montreal's in there too, but I still think this is connected with Scotiabank somehow, if I'm not mistaken. Nova Center, yes. Oh, I see. It's called Rogers Square. Where did I get Nova Scotia out of that? The Bank of Nova Scotia. I'm not sure. It's a Rogers Center, Rogers Square. Okay, now we got it. Rogers Square. So forget about the Scotiabank. It has nothing to do with that. Halifax Convention Center is in that side. Isn't this a nice place in here? I guess because it's the Rogers Center, that's why they got all the screens up here. See how good my phone is? I can actually capture what's on the screens with my phone. Some phones, they don't do that good. And the reason they're waving is because the screens are doing that. When they stop, look at that. My phone will just take everything right in there. It's not all blurry or anything. This is a Google 5 something. I can't remember what it is. It's a Google phone anyway. Remember I was talking about buildings having murals on them all over the city here? Well, there's another one right there. You probably can't see it from here that good, but I'll come a little closer. Oh, it's getting warmer out now. Maybe the wind will die down. That'd be nice, eh? We can hope. Now can you see the mural? Maybe not yet. I gotta get out the sun. There you go. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. Goes all the way up to the top of the building. There's quite a few of those in downtown Halifax. Oh, there we go in the wind again because we're facing the east. We gotta get out of that. There you go. See, as soon as I turn the corner and there's buildings, I haven't got that wind problem. Now, I promised you I would show you the Catholic Church. I think it was founded in 1749 as well, and so was the United Church down on Barrington Street. I think they're all 1749. That Catholic Church is notable for one thing. When Pope John Paul was here in Canada that time, he stopped in Halifax, and he actually was at that I think it's called the Basilica, I think. And he was there, and I think he did a mass at that church that morning, that Sunday morning. He was touring across Canada and different places. He went around the world, I guess. He went a lot of places. Hey, you want to see the stubborn goats mural on their wall? We'll go over and have a look at that too. There's a bar called the Stubborn Goat, but this is the picture that's on it. What do you think? Does it look stubborn? I don't know. He looks pretty friendly, but... All right. Now... That used to be a building here, but they turned it into a parking lot. So I think that's all it's going to be, is a parking lot. I got to show you something really funny. Okay? This corner is not called Pizza Corner just for no reason. It's got all kinds of pizza places, and look at these street signs. They're not, I don't think they're real street signs, but they look like street signs, okay? So you got Pizza Corner, and if you look at the other direction, it's still Pizza Corner. Can you see it? Pizza Corner, both directions. So you got pizza here, Sicilian pizza donors and shops, Pizza Corner, the world famous Sicilian pizza. You got Johnny's Pizza over there, Johnny K's, and you've got Pizza Girls on that corner. There's three, but there's more. There's pizzas, but you want to see them? We'll walk down. That is called Pizza Corner, World's Pizza Corner, world famous Pizza Corner right there. Now tucked in here is a little Japanese restaurant with sushi, but I'll show you more. There's more pizza. There's Pizza down there in that corner, and there's one on this side too, because I bought pizza there one day. I remember one of my videos was, I think it was called Searching for a $5 Pizza. And I got it in here. Ragova's Pizza. That's where I got the $5 pizza that day for my video. Okay? So you got all kinds of pizza places here. And this street is called Blowers. Blowers, Blowers Street. So there you go, Pizza Corner. If you're ever in the mood for pizza, come downtown here and look for Blowers Street and Grafton. And you'll find the real, original Pizza Corner. All right. I think we're getting right into the heart of the city today, aren't we? We're digging into the good stuff here. It's pretty nice here. I'm right sheltered now because the walls are right beside me in the direction the wind's coming from. So I'm really sheltered good right now. I think we'll get through this day without too much noise from the wind. So I'm trying to be careful where I walk. And now I gotta walk up Spring Garden Road a bit, and it might get windy up there. So I'll apologize for the wind ahead of time, because I got a feeling we could get wind on Spring Garden Road, because that's where the Catholic Church is. I wanted to show you where Pope John Paul was here to that particular church when he did his tour. I think it was back in the 80s, I believe, if I remember right. It was sometime in the 80s when Pope John Paul II came here to Halifax. He was up in the common. They had a big stage set up there. It must have been 5, 6 stories high, and that's where he was. He was given a Sunday morning talk there, and then also he came to this church down here. So it's kind of noteworthy because of that. Not many churches can say they've had the Pope at their church. There's a guy doing some videos right here, interviewing people, a different type of thing than what I'm doing. Sometimes they're asking about political questions and stuff like that. That's not what I do. I just show you the city. No, with my family, politics is a touchy subject. They've all got strong opinions, and we clash a little on politics. But I try to avoid the politics issue if I can, and everybody's entitled to their own views, and there's nothing wrong with that. We wouldn't want to be all the same. I'm on Spring Garden Road now, or the corner of Spring Garden and Brunswick, and I'm heading west on Spring Garden Road. We'll let this guy go. Wow, that's a loud car. All right, we're gonna walk up Spring Garden a little ways. I know I've been on this street a lot too, but I wanted to show you let me see. Oh, I'm past a Catholic church, it's down the other way. All right, well, we won't go all the way up Spring Garden Road. We'll go part way up here. I want to take you to one of my favorite places where I like to go. My friend in Nanaimo, maybe you like this spot because I showed him where Tim Hortons was. Now I'm going to visit Starbucks, and I'll show you where that is and what that's like. You got to be careful going in those places. I have to be kind of subtle. I'll show the outside, and then I'll turn my phone off, and then after I'm in there a little while, have my coffee, I'll turn it back on, show a little bit of the inside of the place. And on the way back down, we'll stop by the Catholic Church, because I promised that I would show you that building. Queen Street, Queen and Spring Garden. I gotta wait though. If I walk, I might get hit by a car. I might get a ticket from somebody, but I don't see anybody to give me one, but you never know. I haven't got a ticket yet for jaywalking, but I do a lot of it. But I pick my spots. I try not to do it where there's too much danger. So I do it in some places, I don't, because I don't want to risk getting hit.
Summer's kind of like this.
Oh, this is a nice day. It's not quite there, but it's pretty good. Not a bad day. And we are getting there, just a little bit more, and we're going to be into the beautiful, nice summer weather. But right now we're Here's something to see on Spring Garden Road. How we doing?
I'm good. I'm just making everyone laugh.
Check it out. Check it out.
I second.
Very good. Very good.
How you doing, man?
Very good. I like it. I love
Where
it.
you from?
I'm from here now.
Okay.
I moved here from Toronto 4 years ago.
Oh, me too. 6
Yeah.
years ago from Uganda.
Where?
Uganda.
Oh,
Mr.
Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. Happy young kid.
Oh yeah.
Living the dream. 28 years old.
Yeah. When I worked up in Toronto, I was a truck driver, and a couple of the guys that worked with me, they were from Africa too. I had some Africa friends up there. Said they were from Ghana though. No. I gave that up a long time ago. Long time ago. I went through that though. Yeah.
I'm just happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you would refuse. The song is saying ganja, right?
Oh yeah.
Ganja.
Who's singing?
Maron Asher.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an old song, you know it. Ganja farmer, you know that
I like
song. Bob Marley?
I like Bob Marley. I got a lot of his songs,
Oh, me too. I have many.
and I have a Bob Marley T-shirt. I got a Bob Marley mask, and I have a Bob Marley towel.
Let me play Bob Marley right now.
Yeah.
I love Bob Marley, bro. I listen to all his sons, even the daughter.
Do you have Three Little Birds?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play Three Little Birds. That's the song of the moment.
I love Bob Marley.
Me too. I love it. Yeah, I just like being on top because I'm on
Oh, yeah.
top always.
You don't mind if I show you on here, eh?
No, I don't.
No. Good advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you do?
I'm retired. I make videos. I'm trying to make enough videos so I can eventually get paid on YouTube.
Oh.
You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. I have 700 right now, 731.
Okay.
So I'm getting there. Maybe by the end of summer I'll.
Yeah, I have 990 followers on Instagram.
Oh yeah?
On Instagram.
Okay, yeah. I don't do that one. I'm just doing the YouTube.
Singing sweet songs. Oh,
Melody pure and sweet. Yeah. This
Singing.
is my message to you. I know that song.
Singing the word. You see the beat?
By the
You
things.
see the beat?
See what?
I'm saying, I think I'm following the beat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everything I'm doing, you see? I go this side and still follow. Anyway, we'll catch you later.
Yeah, this is my
love
friend
you.
I met down
I'm
on.
Daniel the King. King of the streets.
The king of
And
the
he's wild.
Okay, folks, there you have it. Take care. Now, wasn't that fun? That was fun, wasn't it? It really was. I'm a big Bob Marley fan. Okay, we're going to Starbucks. I'm on my way there. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually, all right? Yes, that was very interesting. Sometimes you meet the most nice people on the street. How you doing? I can't complain.
Who can these days?
No.
I know it said war on it, right? It wasn't war. People dress up in bunny suits instead. That's all it was. The other one I got installed after war. The other guys up people laid out of the vehicle. It's all installed. That's
my son there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen you for a while.
No, seen the weather,
Too cold.
I turn around and I slice my fingers open.
Ooh.
They're just getting better now.
Yeah.
And I broke my toe.
Oh.
I tripped over my walker and put a slit in my leg, and all the fat and the muscle went right down to the bottom.
Well, you had a rough winter.
Great big hole in my leg. So between the lot of it, I'm just like, so sometimes, I don't know if you can see it through the vent. No, I can't.
You might make it cold if you show it.
But it's starting to sob now. There's a wind coming in on it.
Yeah.
And it's between the, and then I didn't turn around and trip over, and I kicked, no, and then I tripped and break, and my walker hit the, where I had cut it, and it started ripping some of the skin away from the sutures, started draining and everything else, so which is kind of good, because at least everything's draining out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was going through 6 and 7 and 8 bandages in the run of a day. It's draining so much. So I was just thinking about going home, and I was going to tell you, I haven't seen you up at
I
Tim's
know.
lately.
You know what I'm going to do this summer?
What?
I'm going to be playing my guitar on the waterfront.
Yeah, and put your case out so you can get a few dollars.
Yeah, that's what I did last. I had to stop when the pandemic came. But this summer the cruise ships are coming back, and I can make money down there.
Definitely.
So I got my little battery amplifier, and I got some batteries. I'm all set. I tried it out a couple of days ago. It's working good. So
Oh, that's good
yeah.
then.
So I'm going to get all set, rigged up, and ready to go when the cruise ship come in. There's one coming in April.
Yeah.
I'm going down there with my guitar, and I'm going to make money that day.
Well, I can't say I'm blaming
Yeah.
you.
Anyway,
Anyway, you have a good day.
I got to keep
Nice
moving
seeing you.
along. I'm doing a video for about downtown, and
Well, you have yourself a good
Yeah.
day. It's a good day to be doing that.
nice to see you again. Yep. That's a lady I met here on Spring Garden Road back a while ago. And I don't like to put my camera right on her because she probably doesn't want to be videoed too much anyways. A lot of people don't. Some people don't care. The guy was singing Bob Marley there. I asked him, and he didn't mind. I didn't think he would. So, yeah, you gotta show everybody respect, because if you just go sticking their camera in their face, that's not good. So you gotta show respect to people and treat them right. Cause I'm out here on these streets all the time, and you gotta not make bad friends. You gotta be friendly and get along with everybody. All right, I'm gonna push the button over here. Oh, we don't have a button. Oh, it's icy over here. There we go. Right here. I better go right over there to Starbucks. Gotta wait now to get over, but that's okay. On Dresden Road and Spring Garden Road. I made videos down there on Dresden Road, that area before. But today, it's just the general downtown stuff that I like to do, showing you downtown and a little bit of everything. So, as soon as this light changes, we'll head across the street, go over to Starbucks. I go take a coffee break. Then when I come back out, I'll finish my video. I'm not sure how long I got on here now. It must be close to an hour. But we'll do some more stuff, as long as I got space. There we go. Across Spring Garden Road. Looking right down Spring Garden Road. Okay, and up Spring Garden Road. There we go. Dresden Road and Spring Garden. Nothing coming across here. I can do my jaywalking thing here. No real risk to this now. Okay, so here we are. There is my favorite Starbucks downtown. I'm going to stop my video right here for now. Go in, and I might turn it on inside after I'm in there for a while. Okay? Okay, I had a nice little break in the Starbucks. Now we're ready to finish the rest of our video. I'm going to stay on this side. Oh, I can't. I got to walk on the other side. Well, I was able to take my gloves off now. I can go bare hands now. It's quite warm. Hopefully the wind has come down a little bit. Wow, it looks nice to see Spring Garden Road coming alive again after the cold winter. Spring is here. I really believe spring is here at last. People are sitting out on these new chairs they put out. Now they just got to get this stuff fixed up. They will get that shortly, I would imagine.
Good day, guys. That varies somewhere. Yeah.
All right, we're going to head back down. Because I promised I would include in this video the church where the Pope came back in Pope John Paul II when he was making that world tour and came to Canada. So we're going to head down there now, straight on our way. And by the time I get up to the ferry terminal, this video will be over and I'll take the ferry across and go home from there. But that'll be a little bit yet before we get that far. Hope you've enjoyed this walk around downtown today with me so far. And it's not over yet. But we're getting there. I didn't make it up to Citadel Hill, but that's for another day, I guess. I have been up there on some of my other videos. So if you look them up, you can find where I was up to Citadel Hill. So I'm just not going to have enough time on this video today to go there too. This is fantastic. The street is busy with people and everybody's getting ready for nice summer. Spring is in the air today. So, yeah, I can pretty much feel that this is the real thing here. We had a few warm days, then it snowed again, it got cold, but I think this is the real deal here. This is spring. And I hope wherever you are today that spring is coming for you too, because we're tired of winter now. Everybody's tired of winter. It was quite long this year. We're really tired of it now, so we're welcoming the warm sunshine and the beautiful weather. I see some of the grass is starting to just green up just a little bit. See it? There's some green in that grass right there. See, look. Yeah, it's greening up. It won't be long to be all green. The leaves will be popping out of the trees. Oh, can't wait. I'm actually walking around with my coat open. Would you believe that? I'll just turn the camera around here so you can see. See, my coat's open. And it's not cold. Now there's the big church. It's got a really tall steeple on it. It's a landmark here in Halifax. You can see that church all over the place. But I just want to show you the plaque about when John Paul came here. Show you that I didn't make that up just to be to add a little flavor to this video. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm going to show you the plaque where he came here. That building's been a long time getting that front part done, but eventually they'll get there. I want to go across the road after and show you this place from over there because you can't do it justice right here. I got to find the right sign that talks about the Pope coming here. Let's see, St. Mary's Basilica. St. Mary's holds a central position history of Roman Catholicism and those cultures began. It began in 1820. The church demonstrated. So let's see. Yeah, it hasn't. This building hasn't been here as long as some of them. Some of them was like much earlier than that. 1749 or something like that. But this one is 1820, began in 1820. The church demonstrated enhanced. I don't see the part about the Pope. Maybe that's in another spot down here. I don't think so, though. Let's see. Let's try up here. There was some people here, but it might be all right now. We'll try it. Maybe this is the plaque up here. Here it is right here. It says, Pope John Paul, I'll just shorten it up, addressed the clergy and pastor ministers from the Diocese of Halifax, Halifax, and so on. And he was at this location on this site, continued worship on this site. Yes, okay. So that just goes to say that Pope John Paul II came to this, what did they call it? They call it Basilica, that's what I thought. Visited this cathedral, Basilica, and addressed the clergy and pastors when he came here. Okay, very interesting. I knew there was a plaque here somewhere about that. This is the new facelift to do into this building. Been working on it for quite a while. I would suspect sometime this summer it will be completed. All right. We are heading back up Gottingen Street. Or Gottingen, oh, come on. Barrington Street. Oh, where's my mind today? Barrington Street. We're heading up Barrington. We're not going near Gottingen today. We are going up Barrington Street today. Nowhere else. This is Barrington, and then we're going to go down to the ferry terminal and catch the ferry across to Dartmouth, and then go home because I got work to do home. This is my wife's birthday. I have to have her supper all cooked and have some birthday candles on that cake and everything else that goes with it. So I have to get home. I still got lots of time, but I just don't want to wait too long. Well, there's no wind right here. That's good. Always love it when there's no wind. Let's go on the other side of the street. I get to the crosswalk. I'll cross over to the other side. Because it's sunny over there. All right. It's always warmer in the sunshine. Get a lot of shade on that side here in the afternoon. There we go. I'm not going to talk right now. It's too noisy. If I walk out here, you'll be able to see the shops better when I go down by them. Except when there's people coming. There. When I can, I'll walk out here. Turn my lens a little bit towards the buildings. That way you can see the shops on the way by. We are back to Sackville Street again, where we was earlier this morning. I'll walk right out here, that way you'll get a good look at the sidewalk and the shops. There, about like that. I'm getting better at this. Took a while, but I think my talent is finally coming through. I'm getting a little better at aiming this. It's always important to see the sidewalk, see the sky, see both sides, and in this case to show the shops along the side of the street. Just point my lens at a little bit different angle and you can see all the stores and all the interesting things on the sidewalk. I gotta cut in while I'm meeting pedestrians, of course. There we go. Back in focus. They took the roof off of her. They're getting ready to go up another couple of stories. So they're carefully removing the roof off it, making a nice cut along there where they're going to work. See that? But they know what they're doing. When they get all done, it'll look good. Hopefully I don't get too much wind coming down this street. This is George Street, and I'm heading right into the wind at the east. So I'm hoping to get a picture of that building. I think that's it right there. I think it is. Yeah, I think so. But we'll see if we get a better look down here if there's another building or if that's it. Here it is right here. Here it is. Here it is right here. I'm going to stand back and show it to you. What it's going to look like when it's done. That's the piece that's there now. And this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. Okay? It'll look pretty good. All right. Heading down to the ferry terminal, and I'll sign off down there somewhere. A little bit of wind here, but I got my hand over the microphone to kind of shield it a little. Because I want to go right down to the ferry terminal to sign off. I used to go there a lot, but I haven't lately, so like I said, anybody that haven't seen any of the old videos, I can do some of their stuff over because you're never going to see those old ones unless you know to go back in there. It says show all. If you want to see them, just ask YouTube to show all of Halifax Walker's videos. And they'll put a list up there for you, and then you can just pick and choose. But if you're new to this channel, you might not have seen none of the stuff that I showed you today. And there's something interesting down at the ferry terminal too. There's a bowl down there. I want to show you the bowl. I'll sign off once I get down in that area. Somewhere's around where the bowl is, I'll sign off down there. The Queen's Marquee, that's what the name of that new building is. Right there, the Queen's Marquee. There we go, I got her all leveled up here again now. Heading down to the ferry terminal. Tim Hortons area. I'll probably go in there for a bit and then, but I'll sign off. Oh no, I want to show you the bowl down at the ferry terminal. Okay, so we won't go to Tim Hortons here. I gotta go right down to the ferry terminal and show you that bowl. Then I'll sign off down there. All right? Okay, Tim Hortons right there. One of my favorite Tim Hortons. I never went there today, and I probably won't be now. I'll be going across on the ferry, but that is one of my favorite spots, especially in the summer. They got outside chairs in the front there, which they might have them out today. If they do, I will show you them, okay? If they're out there today. Sometimes they are, but no, I don't think they got them out yet. It's too early in the season yet. They usually put them out right here, where the guys sitting on the benches, but they're right next to the wall. In the summer, they have chairs set up there. So hopefully they do that again this summer, because that was a really nice spot to sit in the summertime. And this is a great spot when it's raining. You can sit under here and have your coffee. And it's really good. So we're going to go around here and have a look at this bowl. You might want to see that. I showed it before, but that's an old video now. So this will be a new video, brand new video. And anyone hasn't seen any of the old ones, a lot of you people wasn't watching my videos back a year or two ago. So you haven't seen all this stuff. So there's the bowl. Thought you might be interested in that. Pretty cool, huh? All right, there's the bowl. you want to see them from the front? There we are. Because this is a Spanish restaurant, and that's why they put the bull there to advertise. Like, you know, bullfighting. All right. I am now at the ferry terminal. I'm going to find a really good background here for this ending this video. Downtown Halifax. Okay, I'm going to turn around and try to take in the ferry terminal area over there somewhere, okay? That looks like a pretty good picture right there. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, you can push that like button, that'd be great. And if you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you become a subscriber and push that subscribe button. They are building. I think we picked up 3 or 4 or 5 this last week. So we'll keep at it and we'll get there. So with that, I like to say, we'll see you all. This video I'm making right here is for Monday. So when you watch this, I should say, I'll see you all on Wednesday. Okay? Bye for now.